噔噔噔噔噔噔噔。Let's go。要看切中切语言，继续。
Hey, Goldie Braun! Want to get back here and explain that bombshell?
Time is tight and your understanding unimportant.
Can I shoot him? Come on, let me shoot him. That first fight don't count.
Hey, we're in this together, and Smart Money says it's gonna be a tough fight.
Even in earnest, you underestimate.
So, anything you can tell us about what we're up against will be a plus.
We're all on the same team. We've got to work together.
Imagine ambivalent omnipotence, drifting in darkness.
Speaking of dark...
Such was my celestial solitude. Power without purpose, until uncovered by Raker. His crew were convalescent. Plagued by a pox, I was serendipitously suited to soothe.
A ship full of sick people just happens upon someone with limitless healing?
We were need and needed, symptom and solace. He worshipped the wonder of my ways and declared me divine.
I think we know where this is going.
I do not know where this is going.
This is the scary part!
As the flock of followers fawned, a dark delight developed deep within me. And in the shadows it spoke. Weak whelps, pernicious priesting, feeble fools fit for feasting. Hubris made hunger. A cancerous craving called Magus.
What did it want?
Complete devotion. I too heard this voice, and could hear nothing else.
Adulation, flagellation, gorged with grief and consternation.
I told you this was the scary part.
It was pure putrefaction, sown from the seed of my strength. My soul stone gone sour. I resolved to rip it out.
Rip it out? How?
A mechanical marvel wrought by Raker would sever the stone from my skull and excise the evil entangled within.
Translation: you let Raker steal your powers.
Whatever his wayward wander, he was on that day my friend. He swore to separate sanctity from sin, that my healing could yet be harnessed without harm.
Sure, but who's harnessing it?
I'm with Rocket. Raker knew exactly what he was doing. That man's a master manipulator. Damn it! Now you've got me doing it.
I bear no blame for my fallen friend. Our errant experiment all but broke us both.
Then how do you explain how your best bud got his hands on the stone and is now taking over the galaxy?
I cannot.
I think I can answer that. After I rejected my promise, I got pulled into Nikki's. Corell was there. She was trying to show me something.
Peter, you can't trust anything you saw in there.
This was different, and it felt different. She took me back to the QZ and I saw that Magus thing. I saw it get all twisted up with Nikki and I saw it kill Corell.
You hear yourself? How'd she show you this if she's dead?
Quite conceivably. Her soul may be snared by the stone, chained to the child.
That's what Corell said. The three of them are somehow connected. She said Nikki needs to accept her death.
Magus preys upon her pain, manipulates her mind while feeding on her flock of followers.
And I'm guessing it never gets full.
Its appetite is insatiable. If unassailed, Magus will absorb all.
We're gonna need one hell of a plan.
Well, you better come up with it quick, because I see daylight.
The bond between Magus and Matriarch must be broken. It harvests its hunger through the host.
So, Nikki's like the head vampire. If we cure her, it'll free the rest. Why didn't you just say that?
So step 1, find Nikki.
Step 2, convince her mom ain't coming back from the dead.
Step 3, get that stone away from her and mop the floor with that Magus thing.
You show no shortage of assurance.
Yeah, this one's Mr. Positivity. It's enough to make you sick.
The stone is both bondage and bridge for Magus, and a young mind is most malleable. If Magus is merged with hers, she may not survive the severing.
We won't let it come to that.
Not to
心
join
灵
the
宝
Golden
石，
Downer, but how are we supposed to find the kid? What are you...
What's going...
Flark.
Oh, Flark.
哇！他们被攻击了。我靠！
They've got the cortex. They can go anywhere, convert anyone.
We need to go now.
Why does that sound like you're not coming with us?
These are my people. Some still survive if I stay.
Then we'll stay and help.
Go. I'll be where I'm needed when I need to be. Ming. Just trust me.
Don't go dying on me. I'm starting to actually get you.
"没错，灵魂宝石，还是回到了灵魂宝石。
You wanna pop
都是
a
石
slot,
头。
Golden Boy, you're making me nervous.
Or perhaps your nerves need gnawing.
What did I do?
This precarious plan proves more meek by the moment. The Madonna was meant to be among us.
She knows what she's doing. Eventually.
Sorry sins I have wrought to wrest me among such a motley crew.
干术士，要不是我们，你哪会？
Did he take my room?
Not so much as a yip from the mud. Groot says he'll keep trying. Where's Mr. Fancy Words?
It is assumed Peter Quill's quarters was a daring display of dominance.
Don't you start.
Usually I'd say, who needs him, but we do. So you better fix this one, Quill.
Just try not to piss him off any more than he already is.
If it is to be a fight to the death, I will honor the outcome.
If he kills you, I get your guns.
哇，这叫羊驼学鸟啊呢！
Took all 5 of us to beat him last time.
I still can't believe he caught one of my smart bombs. Just like that.
Moore, are you okay letting Mantis fight the church alone out there?
She won't fight. She'll focus on evacuating people. Maybe they can all hide in the caves.
So she's just gonna let the church take over her homeworld?
Mantis would tell you that people matter more than the planet. And she knows that the church won't stop coming until we rescue Nikki.
You have great confidence in this celestial Madonna.
She's one of the few people I know I can trust.
Really? She freaks me out.
Because she's smarter than you?
And kinder.
Hey, that nickname makes my skin crawl. I'm furry, not fuzzy. Not even that little.
OK， 讲完，看什么叫羊驼？又
Did you just...
You have closed the refrigerator door.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
我每次都关好不
I was
好？
the only one who ever bothered.
I thought I was the only one.
看你俩都
Observed the tree closing at
你阿
once.
妈冰箱我关的好不好？那你们开一堆开的不
Glad
关。
you're back on our side, Drax. I got a feeling we'll need to go full destroyer on this one.
I shall be ready, Peter Quill. I have witnessed the threat posed by Magus firsthand. No one should suffer from its malignant lies. I owe all of you a great debt of gratitude. It would be my honor to fight beside you with all of my might.
That's a lot of might. Groot agrees with you, Muscles.
Sounds like we've got ourselves a nice church butt-kicking
去
party.
找 Good，Good
I only hope our guest agrees to join this buttocks-striking celebration.
在这里。
It may be up to us to stop the church in nowhere. You ready?
He's worried about the mutt. Says it would be easier with his help.
I didn't think Cosmo would let the church take over his station, but if they got the Cortex, then...
He is but one canine against the army of the converted.
I
哎
take
呀
it， Groot didn't reach Cosmo?
No dice.
The tree is persistent. He will keep trying.
Hey, Quill.
You seem like you're in a good mood.
Do I? I've got a great idea for a new blaster extension. Can't wait to put it together.
真假的？
Well, now that the gang's back together and we've got a minute to breathe, I think you deserve an official thank you for what you did on Lamentus.
Quill, I
know you don't like that kind of sappy stuff, but I really mean it. Knowing about the crap those scientists did to you, not only does it make my blood boil, it puts everything into perspective.
come on. It was just a puddle.
I don't know if I could have gotten over something like that.
You saved their lives, man. You deserve a bit of praise.
We rode and saved your lives, and scientists were involved. I have many questions.
Yeah, well, save them for the next time we all get a drink together, buddy. Be
Okay.
right there, you impatient flark snuffle.
剩下这个血的哦。哎，可以改满吗？
And voila! Done in record time.
剩一个了。
Ain't gonna get craftsmanship like that anywhere else.
又开了，干，是要开几次啊？是要开几次冰箱？妈的，再开吗？揍你们！葛摩拉的娃娃在哪？
All right. Oh, Gamora.
Since when do you meditate?
I don't, but desperate times and all. Stuff's been a lot lately.
I get it. Allah help me, do I get it?
So, how do you use this then? In case, you know, Rocket asks.
Well, for one, it isn't about just holding it. You also need a comfortable place to sit, where you can be relaxed but alert, and focus on your breathing. Then you practice. A lot.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot more work than I was hoping for.
Anything worth doing tends to be.
So how do you do it?
Focus was something Thanos beat into us early on. But it wasn't until I lived with the priests of Palma that I realized how limited his version of meditation really was.
How did you end up living with the priests of Palma? They're not exactly your kind of crowd with the whole pacifism thing.
Mantis introduced me to them last year when I needed to heal. They helped me in ways I didn't think were possible.
Helped? How?
I guess you could say I was broken. Thanos, the war, working as an assassin. It'd take a toll on you. By the time Mantis brought me there, I was ready to give up. I mean, I was miserable. Convinced I was beyond redemption or worth. I truly believed I deserved to die.
But you didn't. Die?
No. There was this boy there. A Khan.
The one you hugged in the village.
A Khan was like me. Lost. His parents had died in an accident. He was combative, rebellious, the opposite of a pacifist. The priest thought it would be a good idea for both of us to work through our scut together.
And was it?
At first, not really. He was a pain in the butt. But over time, we came to rely on each other. Thanos had taught me how to meditate in the functional sense, but not in the spiritual sense. Like, how to work through my trauma. Caring for Khan, he forced me to reflect and process. And together, through mutual support, Akan and I were able to overcome our demons.
I can't picture Thanos meditating. I kind of always figured he was this egotistical tyrant.
No, he totally was. But Thanos also understood that aspects of meditation could be useful to his cause.
Like focus?
Focus, increasing overall awareness, pain tolerance. He came up with a series of exercises, fun little games for me and Nebula to compete in as part of our training. The worst part was, we didn't even know what he was doing until it was too late.
What do you mean?
Thanos' brand of meditation warped us, turned us into hyper-focused weapons. That way we were numb to the horrors of his agenda.
Killing people.
Assassination is just a different name for murder.
So how did you cope?
We made puns. Bad, stupid jokes to shout as we were killing people. The more terrible, the better.
Here, I thought you just had a really lame sense of humor.
Oh, I do. But it was the only way to survive. And it was something we did together, a new kind of competition, just between me and Nebula, to see who can make the other laugh.
That's really messed up. And yet, oddly endearing.
Yeah, well, even bad puns can only get you so far before your conscience catches up with you.
Wow. I had no idea meditation could be so intense.
Or beneficial?
Well, yeah, that too. I guess I should give it a go sometime. Although I'm kind of scared of what I'll find.
Who knows? You might surprise yourself. I know I did.
Yeah, maybe.
OK， 安尼顺迄个亚当术士哇。
Hey, Warlock, open up. This is my room, you know. And that would be my cassette cover.
You penned this pithy poetry?
It's not poetry, it's music. Hard rock. It's supposed to have guitars and bass and drums.
Simplistic scriptures, as is its scribe.
Okay, what's your deal, man? What did I do to piss you off?
Your lamentable leadership allowed the Madonna to leave when we needed her talents to travel to the telepathic realm.
Mantis had good reason to stay behind. We just need to get Nikki and get the hell out so we can find her again.
Your tenuous tactics trust too much to fortune. Can you confidently convince me your meager measures may amply manage this mission?
My meager what?
Your meager metal. We stand against an adversary unlike any before, blinded by burning, hope-fueled hate.
Magus, right, your evil twin. That's our adversary.
Before such a blaze, still a stooge may steer, but your wide-eyed wonder is merely wit and moxie. You strut as an insecure cock, uncertain of his stature.
Does that mean what I think it means?
This audacity acts as stilts on sand as the tide thralls you in. Leading must be wrought off the fullness of your yearning yoke. Will it be so?
Yes, absolutely.
Wise words. Sure and measured. But beheld by my bemused misgivings, your demeanor differs distinctly in direction from my more willful ways.
Maybe we can meet in the middle then.
Yes. An oath. Will you own an oath to operate with greater aggression? To give gravitas to gravid seasons of your soul and struggle not to stand on destiny's icy flows?
Sure, man. Whatever it takes.
Then assert it.
I swear I'll be a good leader. That I'll be decisive and that I won't let Manus do whatever she wants.
I stand partially reassured.
What about you, Mr. Fancy Words? How do I know you won't see Raker and have a change of heart?
Why would I weasel away?
Didn't you used to be best buds with him?
We were common company for a fleeting fallow, through which I witnessed the incommensurable extent of his sadness. He mourns his lost son.
That's why he's doing all of this. The church, the matriarch? Because he wants to get his kid back. But that can't happen, right? Magus can't...
No. Cannot.
So? We can count on you? When you reunite with Raker, that man's gotta go down.
Indubitably.
OK， 都聊完了。
So, how is he?
Frustrating. It's like talking to Suzanne Harris at the summer dance all over again.
Ain't that the Hume girl you tried to impress with your yo-yo skills?
Yeah, and it went about as well as talking to Mr. Cape.
What's a yo-yo?
Ah， 这个是被
My shoulders are sore.
Yeah, mantises have.
根本关干，
How is she connected with my soreness?
到底要不要关？
She rode your back all the way down the caves to Goldie's place?
Really?
每次过一个转景，然后边训的爬过，哪个爬过呀？
So, Warlock.
妈的，我嘞
is，something.
Not sure we can trust the guy who
加
looked
盖
at the Grand Unicorn
Gaga.
himself and thought the lad looks like a
感觉
rival."
边休息
He
整
simply
人
knows
是
that
啊
the，true evil is Magus. Raker is but an impressionable fanatic.
A fanatic with a lot of fire.
换歌换歌，我们要换，我们要换
Rodent, you mentioned the Madonna riding my shoulders through the caves.
Yep.
There was more than one cave then.
You really don't remember anything at all?
I have a vague recollection of
哎，
dampness.
这可以做
Yep. That would be the caves.
Yeah.
Kinda glad Loop-the-Loop stayed on Lamentus. My ears were ringing from all her nonsense.
I prefer Mantis's nonsense to Warlock's.
出发出发
Golden
出发
Man，is perfectly intelligible.
Sure, his words make sense. I'm just having trouble with all the pathos.
Yeah, like, what's with the dramatic wardrobe change? Who sleeps in a cocoon and owns a cape?
The capes are nice. I actually dig the cape.
I guess that explains why we ain't been able to reach Cosmo. If you don't answer it, they'll vaporize us.
I will handle this communication.
All yours, buddy.
交给你装吧 Drax。
Hail, traveler. Have you accepted the truth of a divine promise?
We have. My deceased wife and daughter are with me. Thank the matriarch for her gift.
May the promise be fulfilled. You are clear to land on the spaceport.
水哦，
All them bars and betting parlors.
And noodle joints.
Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
I assume it will be worse.
Raker rallies regiments while we wait whistling in the wings.
Landing as fast as I can, Gold. What the flark?
Great! Cocoon Boy thinks he's a butterfly now!
He is a man of action.
被搞的都车，干很急呢。我们在成就是关冰箱，我们在，
Keep the church busy while we look for Nick.
但是冰箱关都会存档，所以可能吧。每次关冰箱都有存档。
Bluff your way through security muscles.
I am quite adept at deception.
We're gonna need more than that to get to the Continuum Cortex and rescue Nikki.
Especially with Golden Boy jumping ship. Should we, like, try to find him?
Time is running out. We cannot lose focus if we are to save the girl.
Drax is right. Let's just hope Warlock can do a bit of damage on his side. So, final showdown against Raker. This time, you'll get him for good.
I intend to. We're not leaving here without Nikki. Just so you know, I'll do everything I can to save your girl. I know it's important to you.
I am Groot.
Groot wants you to know he'll do all he can to save your kid.
You know what? I think I kinda understood that.
I am Groot.
Same here. Can't wait to whoop some robe flarkers. Your kid sure got herself in a deep, Quill.
Her mom died, man. If Warlock's telling the truth, that thing inside her is using Corell's death to manipulate her.
I get it. Ain't gonna be easy getting her out of there, but I'll die trying. Gotta make the flarkers pay for what they did to Nowhere. And Contraxia. And all the killing and converting and stuff.
You take care of the Milano, okay? Make sure the ship's still here when we come back. Ready, Drax?
I am. My blades are as sharp as the rodent's tongue.
Was that a metaphor?
It was a simile.
Just wanted to make sure you didn't have any lingering effects from the promise.
I know the evil it conceals. Magus and the church must be stopped.
OK， 出门，走喽。
Let's do this. Time to save Nikki.
Peter.
Okay. Just be cool. Let me handle these guys.
打架应该是没有办法避免。
Welcome, travelers. Have you come to witness the fulfillment?
The what now?
The realization of the Matriarch's promise. The beginning of a new world. One without death, or pain, or fear. You should know this. Weren't you vetted and cleared to land here?
What? Of course we were.
How are you not aware of the fulfillment? Something is wrong. These heretics must be stopped. Attack!
卡塔西的怒火，单一。看一下。
The bloodhead's amping up his buddies!
Unnatural strength rages in that one!
Yeah, well, that makes him a target in my book.
Danger close, Market! Stop short, Groot! Missile!
I can barely cut into his armor!
靠腰。
The floater's healing the rest of them.
Well, that's not fair!
Right, that floating freak's fixing up the rest.
Beware! That one grows stronger!
Put him down hard!
Blockhead sending out big bad rays of sunshine.
The shaman must be dealt with immediately!
Gotta cut that Flar's connection to his friends!
And he will suffer for it!
Order up!
Wacko's better prey than you were.
啊，没拿到第二个装备。
Comes without death or pain or fear, cause I'm gonna kill him for flarking up this spaceport.
集体
They
队，
have been very busy redecorating.
说我钱啊，钱在哪？
For us to get to the Cortex and find Nikki.
有这个，
Sure are a lot of ships patrolling.
这什么意思？
Just be thankful they aren't shooting at us.
Won't hear me complaining.
哈哈，讲奇怪，讲有钱，讲
We're
无款
wasting。time, Peter. I don't like the sound of that fulfillment thing.
萨诺斯号令，
What was
他的 skin 哦。他还没有拿到邪恶的那个 Drax。
that?
He says you, seem tense.
这什么？可互动。
We need to move if we want to find Nikki.
Yeah, Quill's just doing some, preparation work, I guess.
Well, we should prepare faster. Scott! Cosmos Tower's shut down.
That's because it's never been
JP.
dark before. You do realize some of the guys shooting at us were nowhere security?
This does not bode well for the dog.
Never was Lamott's biggest fan, but we could have used a backup telepath.
Cosmo is on their side. Getting to the Cortex could be a lot harder.
This mission is about saving Nikki. It'll be a real shame if Cosmo bought into the promise, but like we said on Lamentus, if we cure her, we cure everybody.
What kind of promise could they offer a dog anyway? A nice
So,
game
but-
of fetch.
Exactly. We just gotta have faith he's okay.
Really, Peter? Faith?
There does appear to be an excessive stored here.
奇怪，这别当暗会哦。啊，靠背不是这个啦。诶，
Assuming we find the girl, how do we sever her connection with Magus?
都不是诶。
The cocoon boy ain't around to suck it up afterward.
We'll just have to reason with her.
干，没啥小。我气啊，风啊，吹袂花。在应该是第4个能力吧，我的选。哦，我们在这边学院了，应该有办法是。哦，我闪电，不可能风，冰释鬼啊，是这类，是这类。是。哇，我都有。零件给 Q 过，可能之后会用到吧。
Kinda dreading what we're gonna see in the marketplace.
The same thing we saw when we flew in.
Yeah, but it'll be up close. Nowhere really stunk sometimes, but...
Flark! Over there!
There's so many of them. I thought most nobodies would have rejected the promise.
Everyone wants something they can't have.
Yeah, but these crooks were suspicious of anyone giving them anything for free.
Yeah, I don't know, Rocket. Like Gamora said, everybody wants something.
The church tailors their offer to the individual.
Seems to me most of them would give in.
Or they'd be killed. Not an easy choice.
They got Flark and Faith batteries
有零
everywhere.
件在那
Just
里，
like on Hala's Hope.
Perhaps they have built another giant ray gun inside the Continuum Cortex.
Siphon faith from multiple worlds at once? Is that even possible?
The energy ain't filling these batteries. It's moving away from them.
So they're powering something.
Sure looks like it.
铁靠。
When we we are done here, we will need to tell a Rhapsodus about these adventures.
Oh, what?
They are the keepers of Catathian lore. This will be an epic tale.
我觉得点管。物件拢唱来点管啊，拢唱物件。
Don't suppose we could try tricking them again? Make them believe we're all promised stuff?
Not unless you can fake that purple glow they all seem to have.
I've seen fun flarkers! Get ready to die!
They do not.
靠北，啊，操！这些人没协调。莫名其妙没有协调。 我才会对来，我再来。哇，这样疯哦！ 走私客，那能量啥不可以？走私客，诶啊，这是可以啥样啊鬼？啊，落一堆。 咦？哦，加了。协助所有人越过墙壁。
Didn't work.
Clark, I'm going in.
What about the fanatics?
I'll toast them if I see them. We're the only ones who can do this, right?
Gamora, you should be able to get your sword in there now. Give me a boost.
Oh, Scott! Not Mantlos. Look at her. This is personal, Quill.
What's taking so long?
等下咯。
Thought so. Should be able to pull that chunk out. I know how much you love this dive.
啊，酒
It
吧
was the one spot in this whole Flarkin
酒
galaxy
吧坏
where
了
a guy could feel safe. I mean, except for the bar brawls and the security raids and the bounty hunters.
We'll drink to it later. Right now, we've got to keep moving.
There has been no sign of Goldie Braun since he leapt from our ship.
Adam Warlock.
Might be splattered somewhere across the lower city.
Or got picked up by a wandering creep squad.
Or maybe he was lying about which side he was on and is just waiting to attack us.
The Warlock carries an old grudge. He would not align himself with the Grand Unifier.
Yeah, what do we need the Golden Boy for anyways? We were doing fine without him.
I was not fine. Magus was devouring my soul. Your memory is suspect.
My memory is flawless. I'm just an optimist.
You know why we need Warlock to stop Magus's space magic ritual? We don't know space magic!
Yeah, because that ain't a real thing.
Yeah, I'm not so sure anymore, not after Lamentus. None of this makes any sense, but Mantis gave us somebody who can fight it.
Somebody who also makes little sense.
Exactly! I think. He can deal with his evil twin.
一边哦，一边想要 Q。
They must have started to film this already. What? I just figured there'd be more converted around up here.
之前是不知道，哇，还几面？
Enemies ahead, Peter Quill.
Dropping like flies soon enough!
啊！靠腰啊！
This looks like a dead end.
For some more than others.
有互动的吗？这火应该可以
Hard to
灭
believe
啊
how！much the place has changed.
Even if they rebuild, it'll likely never be the same.
各有一个是伫这边，应该是要过去吧？ 过去。
Magus was half my soul. I'd be happy to get rid of it.
I'd want to get rid of the Warlock part too.
失踪人口。
Whoa. The Emporium used to be right here.
哎！靠北。靠有路呢？哇！
Quiet. I thought I heard something.
我迄有 K 无？我看一下钱 K 了没？那个零件拿了没？拿了，拿。等一下再打。先看嘛，接线咯。他是 OK， 是的，只有了。阿鬼。 毒气，我家楼底加一呢。 哎， 刚刚下面那里有东西，哪个下面？一公嘴在下面，几个哦？还是他做我熟悉啊？啊靠背！哦，我熟悉遐才有路。我到我才行起来，所以开始拄到迄个，行我才起来。
Careful, Peter Quill.
Guys, look down. It's an awful lot of light.
You're thinking it's the full Flarkman, ain't you? But it could just be runoff from the cables. Whatever these whack jobs are up to, they need a lot of juice.
Perhaps this is how they powered their fleet to reach Lamentis.
Nah, the Cortex could handle that on its own.
Nikki had Warlock's Soul Stone in her hand. What if it's fused there and Raker's trying to remove it?
Like you did with Goldilocks? Didn't work all that well the first time.
The girl may have sensed the evil in the stone and insisted they try again.
Or she's outlived her usefulness and Raker wants the stone's power for himself.
Regardless, we must reach the Undercity to find the girl and stop whatever they are doing.
And we'll have to be ready for them to try and stop us.
The converted ones will be prepared to die in order to bring their loved ones back to life.
Which is pretty ironic if you think about it.
That's your Lord.
Our level of cooperation is invigorating. We have become a formidable team.
Yep, sure have, Drax.
Ain't we just one big, happy Flarkin family? What are you doing with that garbage?
She's not garbage.
Behold the power of the light! Via Magnati! The Guardians of the Galaxy! Save the believers and alert the Grand Unifier! The movement must not be stopped!
That's it! We finally snapped!
Gamora, wait for us! You aren't the only one fighting this battle, Gamora! Take these!
Go some.
Whatever happens, not running in!
Larger one is mine! His belief could not save him from death!
Don't be sad! Keep punking their scud lights out!
Maybe let someone run that!
Hadouken!
Gamora!
对，点燃了。
Lob it at him, big guy!
哦，靠背。
The Roby one's making the rest of them harder to kill.
哪里？
Wish we found some Flarkin hover bikes!
You won't ruin her this time.
Well, I need assistance!
Hit the screen for a special surprise!
Never better.
Yep, definitely not good. Gamora, wait, hold on a sec.
Why? So more children can be sacrificed in the name of Rager's flarked up church?
Of course not, just...
Just what, Peter?
I don't know. Breathe.
Every minute we waste. We don't have time to breathe.
I know Raker brings back bad memories.
This isn't about Thanos. It's about Nikki and what men like Raker and Thanos do to girls like her. Like me. My sister. If I had just been better at protecting Nebula, maybe she wouldn't be dead.
Whoa. What? Nebula's dead? How? By who? Tell me, so I can find him and shake his jacket hand.
By me.
You killed your sister?
She is the one you saw in the Matriarch's promise.
That's how I knew it was a lie. The Nebula I knew had been twisted into a hateful, vengeful monster thing. One who would never stop unless I stopped her. So I did. I just never expected to survive.
Why didn't you say something?
It's not exactly a conversation starter. Hi, I'm Gamora. I murdered my sister. Can we be friends? Of course we can't. How can you be friends with a monster? Why would you want that on your team? A team I actually kind of enjoyed being on, all things considered.
Well, I hate Nebula, so I actually would have... What? I'm just saying it don't change nothing.
Actually, it changes everything. The most deadly woman in the galaxy just admitted she loves us.
I did not.
You did. You said you were in love with us right after the part about killing your sister.
I said I enjoyed your company.
That is the Catathian definition of love.
Like. I'll give you like. Can we just move on?
Agreed. That's about all the love fest I could take.
We accept you, Gamora Zenwalburi.
Pretty sure we're married now.
This is excruciating.
All right, I'm pretty sure we've all caught our breath. Let's say we go stop a nutjob cult leader.
Yes.
弹已发动，快！
Throw that Drax!
我的大绝招，大绝招！ 揍死你！我干他补满血。
have this many goons.
Yeah.
Vortex, who knows how many reserve forces they can bring in here. We gotta shut it down.
Let's get to the bridge. Cosmos Tower is the quickest way.
我这差不多。Oh, go.
You see that kid in the ritual thing?
That sure is something.
You know, I used to spend a long time staring out at the rift, wondering where I belonged.
With us, Rocket.
Too wide to cross.
Maybe we can bridge the gap.
We keep saying bridge, and it's starting to sound like a made-up word.
All words are made up.
Drax?
I have been eager to topple something over. We should be prepared in case the Grand Unifier arrives.
I'm more than ready.
So, Gamora... how am I supposed to drop the most interesting thing she's ever done?
哎，在我面前
Really? A faith force field?
下面
If we can find the power source, we should be able to turn it off.
Let's get looking then.
水，等一下，
Gotta disconnect the power, Quill.
Can't you do something to shut off the power?
哦，还是进化而已。但是我没有，没有关，我没有帮你开门的意思。我要找别的东西。会靠人的呢，你想要几米啊？
If you do not have the upper body strength, perhaps your magic guns.
在哪里呀、
Why do they keep blocking everything off?
Because now they expect us.
超级下面的。哎，这别当大吗？哎哎，啊，下面有衣服呢。哎，哦，哎，啊靠背啊啊，看会到袂到。哇！
You know, I usually hated when that Cosmos spotlight would shine down on me.
哎，不是呢啊，我看得到，他下不去哦。
So sentimental.
Almost drowning changes a guy.
咦？啊，我一直要血呢。干你娘，这看得到的呢。老推，老推，老推，老推，要老推，要老推，要老推，要老推。 差不多。哇？这真的是安尼吗？要有楼梯呢？我是有家来的，还是惊这？我回不去。 跟这个水池子有关吗？这什么电池这样？ 还是要关？哦，刚才有关的。
That's it, Peter. Let's go. We need to get out of here before Raker shows up.
干，我们要过桥，看得会靠物件呢。可互动，什么意思？应该拿来砸的。这太远了。叫物件吗？对啊，你家啊。物件伫遐呢，这应该就是这样子下去吧？这东西都在那里耶。反正有电啊什么的。哦，下来都一直撩血。还有沙呢。对啊，都不让我走嘞！我要死！要死！这怎么下去啊？好怪哦！不然就是要走2轮的，能力都拿到的时候，再分开解锁。
Maybe we can bridge the gap.
We keep saying bridge, and it's starting to sound like a made-up word. Drax?
I have been eager to topple something over.
Really? A fate force field?
If we can find the power source, we should be able to turn it off.
Let's get looking then.
像这一点会当过诶。
Let's go. We need to get out of here before Raker shows up.
可惜，因为我现在这个能力没有办法对这些东西处理。应该是拿到破关之后再走一次。
All right, dead ahead. Let's book it.
Now is not the time.
What?
Guardians of the Galaxy. The matriarch has chosen to enact the fulfillment from this station. And you shall not stop her.
She hasn't chosen anything. You've been manipulating her from the start.
She is the light. And I am merely her servant.
Kinda hard to be the light with that dark monster thingy inside of her.
Blasphemy! You may have rejected her promise, but you will believe when it returns you from death's cold clutches.
Your pain has pushed you to a perilous precipice, old friend.
How? It can't be. I saw you die.
Form is fleeting, but the foundation remains forever. Now cease this stubborn senselessness, before it reaps a ruinous reward.
Ruinous.
Oops.
噔噔噔噔噔噔噔。
What the? Coach is choosing his team members!
Then put him in a body bag! Problem? Solution!
This will tell tale of our battles here!
Oh man! Back on Earth, there was this great song! This'll work! We can leapfrog our way back onto the bridge! It's a... Just follow my lead! Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
The Warlock is more valued than I believe!
Make sure you don't fall off!
Make sure those snipers don't hit you either!
Past time someone got stabbed! Watch your back!
Running and gunning on rooftops! This is kind of fun!
搞過嚟。
Well, you're finally happy! Oh, the John stuff wasn't just
I ain't saying I wanted to lose, but I wouldn't mind if Raker socked him one. I got all these toys I'm just dying to use!
Stay away from the edges!
I gotta get close to get over!
要做咩？啊，靠背。我们现在要。
Sitting ducks!
You are wrong on both counts!
He means we can't
Gun.
stay here!
On this we are agreed!
Pop the Nova Corps, zombie! Running and gunning on rooftops! This is kind of fun!
You will need tattoos to commemorate
Any
this moment.
ideas?
I have seen a sign!
Being shot at ain't enough of a sign!
Gamora! The billboard!
Good call!
You find more snipers over there, you save me one!
No promises!
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
好用。
At least the rooftops will provide some cover!
That Nova Corps dude was bonkers!
Quill's killing loopy cops now! Music to my ears! Save your nice words for later, Quill!
What would I do without you, Rocket?
It was him or me, and it wasn't gonna be me!
Must have missed the defense against Gamora class!
干。都bomb.
Eyes on the prize, Peter!
I can always count on you, Gamora!
Well, you're a big target, that's why! Quill's killing loopy
Gun, gun,
cops
gun.
now! Music to my ears! Justice is swift!
Just once I make it cross this bridge without incident!
You can thank Goldie for that! Warlock saved us from certain death! We shall not be scared of Raker and
What is next, Peter Quill?
I was almost cooked there! Thanks, Big D! Get down here! Let me shoot you!
running and gunning on rooftops! This is kind of fun!
If there weren't so many of them, I'd agree with you! Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
Did you see Raker's face when he showed up?
Incoming attack!
Took down one of the Nova Corps nut jobs!
These renegades are relentless!
You're fucking lucky you got that thing back, I swear!
We need to bring him in for an emergency. Nice to meet you.
Been too long since I blew something up.
Grounded!
You don't stand a chance.
We don't need Golden Boy's help.
Is that why you shot him?
Oh yeah, that was great. Right in the butt. Did you see the look on his face? It was all like, oh, my gilded glutes.
Regal rear. His perfect posterior. His
Champion cheeks.
Look out! Let's not add to our problems.
Running and gunning on rooftops. This is kind of fun.
If there weren't so many of them, I'd too close.
Stay away from the edges.
I'll lay down some cover fire to get you across.
The Raptors will tell tale of our battles here.
But what now?
Fuck.
Draw their fire while I cross to the next room.
Crap! Now it's Nova!
How many are there? It's like all of nowhere showed up.
As long as they're here, they can't go through them! Whatever they called it!
The full marksman.
That was not the name.
I like it better.
I was just trying to wake him up!
No, when to
Sometimes
quit.
weirdos deserve it.
We approach the Dawn's Tower.
We still have to fight our way through.
Hey, Quill, want to see some fireworks? So many lousy angles to cover.
That just gives us a fighting chance!
哇，这边咯，
Deadliest woman in the galaxy. He was gone long before I got to him.
Finally! I think they're giving up.
Just in time, because we're not getting back on that bridge.
I know where we are. There's a road nearby that intersects the main bridge to Cosmos.
Where?
It should be, right below us.
然后呢？我们
Battle
下
must have been tremendous. Is any of this structurally sound?
Something tells me it never was.
We need to be on the other side of this thing.
That's one way down.
The best way.
这样去看。
Warlock better not kill Raker before I get to him.
I am eager to pull that sorcerer's insides to the outside.
I don't need another round. Warlock can squeeze the life out of that freak for all I care.
杀人自怒，无限手套。
Look! They're still at it!
At least our guy seems to be winning.
秒扫。
Must suck to be a celestial head just floating around the edge of the universe,
copy.
a stuck toilet, and then parasites move in and build a space station. They start digging out your brains until a death cult evicts everybody and starts
Okay.
blowing up what's left of you.
Anyone see a way across?
Ba-ba-ba-boom, baby!
sure are destroying a lot of advertising today.
Like we need another reminder to buy Calex cream.
Perhaps we should summon the ship to deliver us to our destination.
You gonna make us a bridge or what? Who cares if he didn't ask? This ain't no time to be polite, you big stump. Oh, you gotta be flarking kidding me.
摧毁足
What's
够
so
的
special about Goldie anyway? Yeah, he's strong. But what good is strong against ridiculous, unrelenting firepower? We're so close.
结构弱点，这个不是
What kind of flartnard only puts controls on one side?
Don't suppose Groot knows another side route.
If I could just get to the other side, I could hack that thing and drop the bridge.
If you can get to the other side, we can get to the other side, and it wouldn't matter.
Throw me.
What?
Throw me! Just get muscles to huck me across.
Do you have any idea how far down it is if you miss?
We ain't got time to argue. I'll make it.
Leave this to me! You are a valued member of this team, not a tool to be thrown about.
Worried about this ritual. And what's really gonna happen if we can't stop it?
Ain't gonna be dead people coming back, holding hands and wagging tails, that's for sure.
No, more likely Magus will use the ritual's power to drain the life energies of all in attendance.
We won't have to worry about that. I know I can get through to Nikki. This is Raker's doing, not hers.
I won't give up on her either.
Nor will I.
Yeah, and neither will the Grand Unicorn.
You will regret it.
要给我名家吗？诶，这什么？哦，这是刚
This carnage brings back troubling memories of worlds I destroyed.
Always wondered, what did you use to do that? Some kind of mega bombs?
Rocket!
Blades. My own hands. And feet. Knees, elbows. Often my forehead.
How dumb are these flartnards to even fall for this full flarkment garbage?
Magus demands adulation, trapping you with vile illusion while feeding on your soul.
I felt it in my promise too. That endless hunger.
Oh yeah. Hungry is an understatement.
Holy faith!
All that light isn't leading to the cortex. It is the cortex.
How could that mutt let this happen?
Looks like you'll get to ask him yourself.
This isn't going to end well.
Cosmo!
We've got to get down there!
Don't count him out just yet. I've seen him get out of worse scrapes.
The beast is being exposed to the promise.
Get away from my dog! Nobody kicks a dog on my watch!
Oh, you're in trouble now!
Is it me or we barely denting this thing?
It is as venerable as it is large. We must break it.
Making sure one of these caucus queens!
烤腰，我卡在边边。
This one's defenses are formidable.
Never see it coming!
来唱歌，唱歌，这时候唱歌，两只大师在唱歌。
Victory will soon be ours, my friends, unless they send reinforcements.
If they do, we'll have to move like lightning. Hit them from behind. But what if they're too fast? We'll need another plan.
Hey! Every battle comes with some kind of curveball. Trying to predict where it's gonna land only makes things worse. Relax. It's easy to overthink when things get tense, but if we focus...
We can hit him hard.
Who's with me?
Today, I am the destroyer!
Feel it!
Why does the dog not mind blast them?
I don't think he's in there no more. There goes the arm. Ready.
要靠呀！
Hold up, Rocket!
I want to sing it note for note.
Here's your chance, Mora!
In every life we have
Drax,
some
shut
problems.
him down!
Make it stop, but don't
This is an
worry.
historic battle! The last stand of nowhere!
Be
They'll be
happy,
building us statues for this!
be happy.
This is how it's done!
That's right. You don't work with nowhere. Shut holes.
Don't worry, baby.
Wrap them up, bud!
Nowhere security's in big trouble after this.
File your complaint later!
What's next, Peter?
Meet your maker!
Don't worry, baby. You got to lay your
Mark,
head.
what's here?
Somebody head.
Use your mind, Scott, to help us out here.
Feels like I've been shooting that big spot for hours!
Things built tough. We need to really pile
Landlord
it on.
say your rent is late. You may have to litigate.
Hit him down, Groot!
Why does the dog not mind blast them?
Something's wrong with him!
Ow! That's gonna hurt.
We've got to apply more pressure!
What the fuck are you doing? He's one of them now.
He's our friend.
Yeah, so is Drax. And I ain't going inside this fleabag's head.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that. Hey, buddy. Are you,
Take him out before it's too late.
Wait! He's still in there. I can hear him.
I hear only barking.
Focus your mind. He's there.
Oh, Flark, it just shoot the nuts.
Easy, bud. Friends, remember?
Is Peter Quill? Cosmo knows never lie.
Yeah, buddy. It's me. It's all of us.
Where is Cosmo smelled? Smell of nowhere.
Where else would we be, Furbrain?
His mind is addled. Or he is simply a dog.
He doesn't see us. He's still in the promise.
Cosmo, where are you? What do you see?
Blue sky and cars to chase. Cosmo is back. Doma, how you say? Home.
He's talking about Earth.
Smell of fresh grass. Feeling of dirt between paws. No psychic burden, just walkies for going. And the ball for fetching.
If you missed your home planet, could you not simply return at any time?
Not a time that matter. Same reason Catarthian, not go home.
Nowhere is your home. Right here and now.
Nowhere is nothing. Dead heads, mind for scrap.
It's way more than that. This place is special.
If by met you mean I saved your bark, then yeah, we met here.
It's true. Nowhere was first place since Earth. Cosmo not feel like stray dog. First time, Cosmo forget what was lost.
This place is a haven for misfits like us. Like you. It's home. Earth is just some rock where you were born.
It's not about rock. It's about what Cosmo had on rock. Foot of bed for sleeping, belly for rubbing, color with name.
You miss being someone's property?
Cosmo not property. Belong to family. Then one day, family gone. Men in suits send Cosmo into space. Cosmo searched many dog years for those he lost, but yet.
You had owners. It sounds like they gave you up.
Family would never turn back on Cosmo. Raised since he was mere pup.
I lost my family too. My mom died right in front of me when I was just a kid.
Then Piotr Quill should know. Cosmo would work like dog to have family back.
If they are part of this promise, these humans are most assuredly dead. Do not be swayed by the bribe of their return as I was.
Promise is only empty until fulfillment be. Perhaps it's Katatian who lost hope too quickly.
Come on, Cosmo, you gotta know this doesn't smell right.
Piotr Quill is right. Cosmo human have no smell.
They are wicked perversions. You must bite them with all your might.
Be gone! Cosmo not fictionalized.
That's it, buddy. You tell him.
Nowhere is Cosmo home being. His pups, his family. Will protect at all costs.
Sick him, boy.
Should we help him? I mean, we may need him.
I am optimistic for the beast's recovery.
该按小狗的。
Cosmo's got his mission. We've got ours. Let's get to the cortex. You think he'll be okay?
He's got a thick coat.
All right, I still got access codes from when me and Groot were on vacation.
You mean when you quit the team?
Why do you always gotta be so... Flark! Attacking Scratch Snatchers. Gah!
Cosmo changed the codes.
I guess so.
All right, people. Let's find another way through.
Perhaps you entered the code incorrectly. I have made the same mistake.
With those sausage fingers? Of course you have. These nimble digits don't make mistakes. I know it's slow going. Blame the Flarknards who wrecked everything.
啊，这里。
Yep. Definitely something gross. Drax, can you handle this?
An intriguing texture. I fear I will regret this.
Just don't start kicking up dust.
The way the church spreads their faith tech.
So, stolen codes, jail time. What exactly were you and Groot doing down here before?
We got a gig from an old contact at Mantlow's before you barged in for a family reunion with Mr. No-Lips.
Not the weirdest guy I know.
You're the weirdest guy I know. Who Flark was that?
An earthquake?
Unlikely. We are not on Earth.
Whatever they're doing, I think they just took it to the next level.
什么？啊，什么可以去呢？
Ritual must be starting soon.
Oh.
Good question, bud. How do we know we can even stop something this powerful? Probably a question for the bug lady. Too bad she ditched us.
When he was in his promise, Drax said Magus was...
eating my soul.
And anything that eats can die, right?
That don't sound too scientific.
I wish to poison its food supply.
Yeah, we're the food supply, so... no. We'll kill it the old-fashioned way.
Yuck.
I am so done with brains and the Universal Church of Crap.
I wonder if the church even realizes what was being mined down.
Guardian of Galaxy, Cosmo is owing Bolshoi death.
Welcome back! Hey, we've got an army of church dudes between us and the Cortex. You coming?
No. Cosmo is retaking power of security, where his pups are hiding. Without power, nowhere is being lost. Pups do.
Gotcha. Be careful up there, buddy. No, Gamora!
On it! Look out! Ha! Good luck with those mines now! Yeah, you might want to dodge those next time.
That floating mine guy is really starting to tick me off!
Let's kill this guy! Help me out here!
Looks like even B's got her limits!
Oh, you cracks!
Feel my rock! Also do Scott!
Need a hand?
To the bone!
This poor goon's got brain security detail.
Gross.
That's a lot of brain powder.
Yeah, that stuff will turn your airway to sludge. Gray lung, they call it.
Good thing I've got my mask.
Oh, that won't help. Them particles are so fine, they're already seeping right in.
Lungs are already gray.
Drax, little help, Peepo. Set her down, bud.
What are you doing? That's the way we came.
I'll be quick.
There is a way to steer nowhere directly into the rift.
Can't risk it if things is here.
Want to erase the best place in the galaxy? No way!
Hold that for me, bud.
I will drop it where you command.
Drax, over here. Hurry.
I move as swiftly as is necessary.
Quill, you know I was just messing with you.
What's that?
There ain't no such thing as gray lung.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Oh, you so fell for it. Gray lung.
Did you guys know?
Oh, yeah.
Naturally.
You're always good for a laugh, Quill.
Think you can anchor to this, Gamora?
Guess we'll find out. What do you see?
Same stuff, but higher.
末日诀，坏坏星诀，看坏坏星诀好丑。
I'm surprised Thanos never tried to take Nowhere's resources during the war.
Don't ever underestimate the Collector's political power. He's got something to bribe everyone.
The Church accepts no bribes. They seek only submission.
Whoa! Careful, this place is practically falling apart.
Could be all of nowhere looks like this soon.
We'll get back on its feet.
The giant head does not have feet.
It used to.
And it's done.
神满。
So, about my raise.
哦，也係嗎？
So they just up and left all this once they discovered the Cortex?
If by up and left you mean that mutt went barking mad and booted everyone out, then yup.
Not surprising. Imagine that thing falling into the wrong hands.
Hey, Groot, think you can get me up there? Right about there.
This seems impertinent to our task.
I want to get a look from up high.
靠背啊！
Scoping?
Scoping. One more time, Groot. That's great right there.
What's in all those towers and pods?
There ain't no zone in here, so could be anything. I know one of them's half library and half pleasure pod.
I really hope it survived.
This place smells weird.
It's the brains. Goes sour if it sits too long.
Smells like metal and, I don't know, something else.
Creatine.
What's that?
It's the waste product of a large Catathian slug.
I'm not sure slug piss is exactly what I was thinking of.
It is unmistakable. Oh! Tremors have intensified.
That's one way of putting it.
It is an accurate statement.
Well, it don't help none. Oh, what have they done to you?
You, okay, Rocket?
No, I ain't okay. The Cortex, nowhere. What's gonna happen to this place? This filthy dump of cheap booze and shady units is the closest thing I got to a home.
This isn't the first time someone's tried to take over Nowhere, and it won't be the last. We've still got Cosmo on our side. Once we give the church the boot, he'll whip this place back into shape.
Hopefully not too good a shape. Thanks, Quill.
I hunger.
For battle?
I did not eat on the ship.
There's plenty of brain tissue to go around.
It can wait.
Minor hiccup we need to consider. How do we even shut down the Cortex now that it's all supercharged?
Yeah, there ain't gonna be an easy off button on that thing.
Any chance you can hack it?
We ain't talking about some junky appliance. This is the Flarkin Continuum Cortex, one of the most powerful artifacts in the known universe.
The Cortex isn't the problem here. It's the Flarknards who've hijacked it. We take them down, and the Cortex is just a machine with nobody at the wheel.
How do you know there is a wheel? I saw no wheel.
Yeah, there ain't no wheel, but I don't like the idea of just leaving that thing powered up with church stuff. We should focus on them faith conduits. I'm betting they all route through the same junction. That's gonna be the weakness.
对对。
Soon to be one less.
Getting real sick of these skiffs bringing more news.
They can send as many as they like. They will all
That ain't us, man!
We can't keep getting pulled into skirmishes.
技能，哎，不是这个。学完了。
Like we have any choice. They shoot, we shoot.
Over here. Guess we're climbing brains again.
All right, Groot, let's make a bridge of our own. Man, I really hope Warlock makes it to the finish line.
No, Goldie ain't counting on us. To him, we're just a bunch of scuts soiling his fancy boots.
He's seen what we can do.
More importantly, we know what we can do. All right, easy now.
So, once we get Nikki, we wait for Warlock to catch up?
And the bug lady.
Our plan requires a great many people.
Who said saving the galaxy would be easy?
I do not recall anyone making that claim.
After kicking Raker's butt, I wouldn't be surprised if Warlock finds us.
That still leaves Mantis.
We'll have the Cortex by then. Careful, it gets a little... Whoa!
Peter, do you want to do the honors?
Totally. Watch this. Surprise, Scud Pluggers! Rocket! Fireworks! Don't forget, we're a team! Coordinate! Call out! I will demolish your homes! Do your thing, Gamora! Whole lot of Let's show them they match with the wrong freaking team!
You'd think they'd have learned their lesson by now! This is bringing back war memories!
Glad I sat that one out.
I am losing control!
Just keep it pointed at the other team.
These renegades are relentless!
What's next, Peter?
Almost there! Push through this!
About clocking time.
I am trying to destroy!
Give me a target and I'll cut it down!
I can't miss when there are this many goons.
Their numbers do not intimidate me! My mind fills with rage!
Good! We need the destroyer!
We're about to walk into a nightmare. I know it.
It can't distract us from our task! It's got my name on it! Feels like we're up against the entire army!
Their losses will be legendary!
Is that what they call a spiritual experience?
I'll just walk right into that one! Wreck 'em, Tracks!
This trip's getting expensive. Explosives ain't cheap.
Crossbow will cover it! Gamora, cut him down! These creeps need to know what the Guardians of the Galaxy are all about!
You'd think they'd have learned their lesson by now!
Eh.
That big robot is a serious problem!
Whoa!
I
Muscle
thought
has
you
in
never
trouble.
had! Let's show this sucker the real me! I see it!
Ah! The mechanical beast is running out of limbs! Ah! This foe will not break so easily! Die!
I hate to say what we're all thinking. Hey, Quill! Want to see some fireworks?
Blow away, Rocket! Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
It is as venerable as it is large! We must break it!
Gamora! Run him through!
Good riddance.
Now the true battle begins.
Everyone ready? Game face is on.
I have only one face.
Well, put it in me mode.
Ha! Done!
What's everybody thinking?
I'm thinking if Goldie didn't finish him off already, I got a grenade with Raker's name on it.
Keep an eye out for Nikki. We get her away from these wackos, then worry about finding Warlock, Mantis, and whoever else.
I have faith your spawn will be saved.
Everyone quiet.
What did they do to the Cortex?
Nikki!
They strapped her to their Flarkin machine, and they're making the hand direct all the galaxy's faith energy right into it.
Fulfillment has begun.
We gotta get her out of there! But how?
Free the hand, and they lose power. I count 4 cables. Let's pull them out.
My blade should be able to slice into them!
Do not run into that cable unless you want to be the deadest woman in the whole galaxy.
Let's unplug them one by one!
We disrupt their ritual. They will do anything to stop us.
Any ritual that involves sacrificing a kid deserves to be stopped.
No mercy! Let us deal the final blow!
Kills her.
Ain't happening as long as all that juice is coming out of the hand.
Our foes laugh as their shaman compels them!
Chrome Dome's gotta go, Doc!
Your light fills you.
How many times did I save your butt now?
I thought I was a goner, man! Guys, huddle up!
Feels like we've been fighting these creeps for cycles. Not sure how many more of them we can take on.
She's right, Quill. Me and Groot have barely got any legs left to stand on. If things don't improve, we may be forced to give up.
我靠，要真好难选哦。
Guys, we are 2 steps away from painting the battlefield right now. In so many shades.
What are you talking about? Are we in the same fight?
We just need to keep our cool. So stay cool. Really cool. And they'll drop. Who's with me?
That's
Here we go.
We are.
Been too long since I blew something up.
Bust out the smart! You're up, big guy! Can't believe they strapped her to a fucking machine! It must be necessary to bring about the fulfillment!
处理。
I can't believe they enslaved the continuum vortex. I mean, we've all thought about it, but still.
电缆在哪？
Practicing his poem somewhere.
Anyone see Raker?
No sign of him.
Wanna kill Raker for using a child like this? That did something! Look at the hand!
Alright! 1 down, 3 to go!
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools! And ready!
What's next, Peter?
It is all lies! Feel the darkness consuming you from
我靠腰啊！
The maggots ain't gonna let them hear you, Drax!
Love these Dastin things.
Working on it!
Work faster.
Slice and dice! Cut him down, Groot!
Raker still hasn't shown up?
Enough things to shit without him here! Sick of Drax! Roped another cultist!
Zonked out weirdos deserve it.
Why lock Nikki and the machine inside
Why
a
do you have
beast
to be
shield?
so high up?
I bet you can use their skiffs to get up there!
小船对啊。
Nikki! Can you hear us? We're gonna save you!
That barrier must be soundproof!
Ready.
Why do we not simply destroy the power sources?
You ever rupture a super snake jump cell?
No!
Today ain't the day you want to find out what happened.
What is
哎，干他不抓，
Quill?
靠腰啊！
What's next, Peter?
Just need to unplug it 3 more times!
My blades will make These deluded souls do not know when to quit! Must continue!
Aim to kill these wackos.
We need to get Nikki out of there before it kills her!
Ain't happening as long as all that juice is coming out of the hand.
Want some rocket? Rip him a new one! The hand's almost free!
I can't believe they enslaved the continuous vortex. I mean, we've all thought about it, but still.
Last one, people!
Hurry! We don't know how long she'll last.
Contemptible machine, your time is over.
That's right! Just give me a sec!
We gotta unplug these Dastan things.
Working on it!
Work faster.
I am trying to destroy.
This has got my name on it.
Here we go! Oh no! Guys! The handle broke! Now the clamp is jammed!
So unjam the Dastan clamp.
Why'd they have to be so high up?
I bet you can use their skips to get up there.
Put
Drop
down
that
another
weirdos
grenade!
deserve it.
Having fun preying on the weak?
Peter Quill, fail us now and the galaxy is lost.
I'll take the last.
I might need some help! Nikki! It's okay, I got you.
Off me!
Why do you insist on ruining everything? If you won't join me, then just stay away.
This is why I don't have kids.
Nikki, this isn't gonna end how you think.
Says who? You? I saw what you did. You should want to take it back. I can feel the light inside me. The promise will be fulfilled.
Does she not realize her plan has been thwarted?
This. A minor setback. Isn't that right, Grand Unifier?
The Cortex was meant merely to ease the burden on you, Matriarch. We shall retreat. Please, give me an excuse to kill him.
哇，连亚当
Is
术
this
士，
him? The first divine vessel?
亚当术士都出来都输。
A pale shadow to your magnificence, Matriarch.
Let him watch me do what he could not. I'll draw faith across the entire galaxy myself if I have to.
If you think you can handle...
I'll handle whatever it takes.
Nick.
Damn it! They ain't getting far. I got a tracker on Golden Boy's butt.
You what?
Yeah, I tagged him back on the bridge in case he ditched us again. We just gotta get back to the Milano.
Rocket, Don't ever change.
怕袂了。
Tracker's online. Confirming Goldie's on the Dastan Sacro Scut.
Seatbelts, everyone. We're going in hot.
Crap. Hold on. Hold on. Got it. Alpha Hercules system, inside the Keystone Asterism.
Got it. Coordinates are in.
You're not getting away this time. Down, power down.
How the flark are we supposed to fight that?
Hell yeah, Nova Corps! The world mind must have... Come on.
I don't think they're with the world mine anymore.
Cops flying next to pirates, merchant vessels, military. Anybody who would have fought back's already here. Playing for the wrong team. Well, can't say we didn't try.
Nikki's in there somewhere. There's gotta be a way.
Yes, we overpower them with our own vastly superior fleet. Regrettably, we do not have one.
Guys, we do our best work when we're out of options. Somebody's got to have something. Gamora, thoughts?
Maybe Earth has heroes that can help us?
Those guys in the pajamas?
Mighty pajamas.
Trust me, Earth hasn't caught up to everybody just yet. We need somebody with a fleet. Rocket, anything?
What about the Ravagers? You could ask for a temporary truce.
Yondu's rotting away in the kiln thanks to me.
Could bust them out.
Jailbreak the kiln. I'd rather take my chances with the church fleet.
I'll bust them out.
Yeah, I'd bet on Gamora.
As would I.
So would I, but it doesn't matter. The rest of the Ravagers scattered during the war. Any survivors are laying low or serving time in one of a dozen backwater planets. Besides, what's a pirate without a ship?
Okay.
Drax.
You have royal blood. Perhaps it is time for the Prince of Spartax to return and rally his people.
You been to Spartax lately?
I have not. But Spartoid technology is well beyond...
Spartax was sacked during the war because of its tech. You can't even land there anymore.
Good.
Groot, and no bad ideas.
Yeah, that's a bad idea. We're not going to the Chitauri.
That is the kind of wild card we're looking for, just not that one. The snakes would shoot us in the back.
Assuming they don't shoot us in the front.
生臭羊啊！
Hold on. What if the answer's been slobbering right in front of us this entire time?
Peter, this beast cannot operate a ship.
That's not what I'm saying. Think about it. Cammy's pretty much useless to us, but she's also useless to the church. They want people to brainwash. I bet animals aren't even on their radar.
They went after Cosmo.
Cosmo's mind is way more advanced than ours. His intelligence makes him weak to the promise, just like Rocket.
Thanks, but not an animal.
What I'm saying is we know someone with an entire beast army, and I bet Raker hasn't even looked twice at her.
How can you be certain she is not one of them?
Guardians of the Gut!
Nope, she's good.
You do realize she still wants to flay us and feed us to her babies?
Guys, this is it. Okay, our one last long shot. We've got to find a way to apologize and make things right. Okay, we'll get her a gift. A peace offering.
I ain't going back in a cage.
No, but Think bigger. Way bigger. The one beast that you'd want more than any other. Jax knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes!
Oh, no.
Here it comes!
You know where we're going. To Maklu 4! To battle the legendary Fin Fang Foom!
Yeah, we're totally gonna fly into that, aren't we?
They say that the rings of Maklu 4 perpetually rain fire down upon the godless abominations that dwell below.
How fun.
I'm sure it's worse than it looks, too.
It is. Many of my people braved this same treacherous pilgrimage before me, never to return.
Hang on to something!
Show off.
Hey, if you got it...
Clark!
No!
Stabilizers are shot! Repair systems are overloaded!
If we are destined to crash, try at least to crash into Fin Fang Foom!
Nobody's crashing!
Oh, we're crashing! Whoa!
Clark!
These peaks...
哦，我知道怎么控啊，干！这个要怎么控？
Clark!
只能用滑鼠。
Stabilizers are shot! Repair systems are overloaded!
If we are destined to crash, try at least to crash into Fin Fang Foom!
Nobody's crashing!
Oh, we're crashing! Whoa!
Clark!
干这
treacherous Peter Quill!
这要怎么控？这个是给滑鼠，给摇杆按的吧？干你娘你！ 不能开发射，
Stabilizers are shot! Repair systems are overloaded!
左右是没有效果的。左右是没有效果的。滑鼠的范围这么软，但你可以调就调感应。 哎，这切的起较紧的。
Stabilizers are shot! Repair systems are overloaded!
If we are destined to crash, try at least to crash into Fin Fang Foom!
Nobody's crashing!
Oh, we're crashing! Whoa!
Clark!
These peaks are treacherous, Peter Quill!
干，我灵敏度要调100了，几百？这是不要控啊？调100，调100，还是把这个地方都跳过？妈的！加速幅度100，加速到爆！哎，不对不对，太空船操作。太空船才对，使用滑鼠操控太空船，不要，妈的！看哪个智障用滑鼠操控太空船的了？
Nobody's crashing!
Oh, we're crashing!
These peaks are treacherous. Whoa!
哎，这谁呢？
Just trying to slow us down.
Here, here.
没有上，没有上。
Watch out for the thing, Peter! Wait, can we?
哎，啊，不是不能上下哦，啊靠背啊！我干，哪有上下？我就向上了。
We are destined to crash. Try at least to crash into thin fight foom.
Nobody's crashing.
Oh, we're crashing!
These peaks are treacherous. Whoa!
Clark!
Just trying to slow us down.
Here, here.
Stop yelling.
Here.
转向，转向，怎么转向？
Watch out for the thing, Peter! Wait.
不是，不是，干，我傻眼呢。 干，我规个键盘拢起掉的啊！我再也别让搬，我跳过家无。飞行，侧滚哦，翻转 ，QEWF 哦好 ，QEF。
Stabilizers are shot. Repair systems are overloaded.
We are destined to crash. Try at least to crash into thin fight foom.
Nobody's crashing.
Oh, we're crashing!
These peaks are treacherous, Peter Quill.
I know.
Whoa!
这怎么翻？
Trying to slow us down.
Here, here.
Stop yelling.
要热一热。
Watch out for the thing, Peter!
Which thing?
Pretty sure she means all the things.
Can we not hit all the things?
干你娘！
Watch out for the thing. Yeah, I got it.
干你娘嘞！太扯了啦，傻小。
Stabilizers are shot. Repair systems are overloaded.
We are destined to crash. Try at least to crash into thin fight foom.
Nobody's crashing.
Oh, we're crashing!
These peaks are treacherous, Peter Quill. Whoa!
Clark!
Just trying to slow us down.
Here, here.
Stop yelling.
Here.
Watch out for the thing, Peter!
Which thing?
Pretty sure she means all the.
Can we not hit all the things?
That is the objective.
干你中一动之后我就哎呦，
Watch out for the thing. Yeah, I got it.
Oh, Scott! Oh, Scott!
Ah, sorry, didn't mean to hit that one.
You want me to take the controls?
We're coming down hard. Hang on to something. Okay. Oh, a little bumpy, but we're all okay, right? And we're laughing. That's good.
It's perfect. This is us. This is how we park.
Well, this is how Quill parks, anyways.
We were not fated to die this day. Unless, of course, Fin Fang Foom devours us whole.
Hey, whoa, we gotta find him first. Shall we? this is insane.
This is how we park, yeah.
啊，存档啊！
Whoa! That definitely shouldn't be sparking.
We can worry about that after we catch our dragon.
储存游戏。结束，审好家。